You can find the David Pakman Show subreddit at davidpakman.com/Reddit. That's REDDIT. There are now more than 33,000 of our viewers and listeners who are subscribed there for free. You can post your thoughts about any of the stories we talk about, stories you want me to talk about, or anything else that's on your mind. A few interesting posts that I spotted this morning. User Pumpkin Pie says, when it comes to messaging, the right has a lot more upside from the Rittenhouse trial than the left, no matter the outcome. I know this probably isn't a popular view on a left-leaning subreddit. Just hear me out. I don't think it's smart for the left to put all their chips on the Rittenhouse case. Agreed. If Rittenhouse is found innocent, well, remember, it would be not guilty. The right gets to take a victory lap. Meanwhile, the left is stuck with complaining about how unfair the world is. I'm already cringing at the meltdowns we're going to see. If Rittenhouse is found guilty, the right gets a new martyr going into the midterms. The left has to admit the system worked, which undermines their argument about how broken the justice system is and ultimately seems self-contradicting. What are your thoughts? I agree 100%. I've been talking about this for a long time. Either way, the right wins on the Rittenhouse trial. They will either make him a hero or they will make him a martyr. And the hero lionization has already started. I played for you the interview that Wendy Rittenhouse, Kyle Rittenhouse's mom, did with Sean Hannity on Fox News late last week. And it was all about Kyle is the victim and he's so great. And the media is bad and the prosecutors are bad and Democrats are bad. Everybody's just bad, bad, bad and unfair. And if we're going to come to a fork in the road with the verdict, which could be hours away, could be days away. We don't know. The jury is deliberating as we are filming today. If it's all not guilty, it is considered a vindication of what Kyle Rittenhouse did. It will also embolden vigilantism, the idea that you can bring a gun into a situation that is an optional situation, create a situation in which you feel threatened for your life, shoot people in self-defense. In the case of Joseph Rosenbaum, 4 times, not 3, not once, even though the first shot was disabling by everything we know, and then be found not guilty. So it will encourage vigilantism. That's going to be if it's all not guilty. If it's all guilty, it will be a biased trial that never should have been filed. This kid's being made an example out of, and he's the victim. And whatever time he serves in prison will be considered his penance as the martyr that he will be made. Now, there's also a completely plausible situation where you get a mix of things. You get not guilty on the major charges as written, but maybe guilty of some lesser included charges, or maybe guilty on one of the minor charges and not guilty on the major charges. And then it's just going to be a propaganda war. But needless to say, the left has very little to gain from either outcome, justice aside, whatever you believe to be justice aside. And the right is going to be using this kid as either a hero or a martyr for the foreseeable future. Very, very accurate statement. Another post I want to highlight from Reflex Point is what happened to the Hatriot Mail segment. Those were hilarious with the voice actor. Did haters stop sending David emails? Someone posted that there were legal reasons for why we stopped it. There's no legal reasons why we stopped Hatriot Mail, but I've told the story before and I'll tell it again. When we stopped doing Hatriot Mail, it was sort of in the heat of the 2020 election. We were receiving way more death threats than ever. We were receiving things in the mail that were more concerning than ever. And in speaking with my contacts at the FBI and other law enforcement agencies and kind of just and our security consultant, quite frankly, and going over the totality of everything, they felt, listen, at least for now, the Hatriot Mail thing is generating a lot of noise relative to the signal. And it's going to make it harder to more seriously to discern the real threats that need to be looked into. And so it wasn't a legal recommendation. It was really more of a security recommendation. And Hatriot Mail guy completely understood. And this was a time when, as I've mentioned before, FBI has shown up at the houses of people that have sent us threats to talk to them and evaluate whether they presented bona fide threats. And so we made the decision, because things have so escalated and the number of threats was so high, that we want to do anything we can not to encourage more potential noise and allow us to discern the signal. Will it ever come back? Maybe. We're going to look into that. But we decided to cancel it out because of the craziness of the 2020 election. This also relates to, as many of you know, we have a second studio and a lot of other things that are going on. Okay, so it's all related to that. I think I will leave it there. Join the discussion at davidpakman.com/Reddit. One of our sponsors is Nebbia, who's introducing their newest shower head, the Nebbia by Mon Quattro. It was designed by former NASA engineers who spent years researching how to save water. Quattro is the world's best high-pressure water-saving shower head, starting at just $119. And Quattro uses 40 to 50% less water than traditional shower heads, helping the planet, helping your wallet, still giving you the high-pressure water stream you love with 4 different spray modes. Literally takes 1 to 2 minutes to install. Easy as screwing in a light bulb. I love it. I have the rain shower version. I've been using Nebbia shower heads for a while now. I love saving the water, and I love the high-pressure spray. It's really the best of both worlds. Nebbia, the maker of Quattro, also offers sustainable bathroom accessories. I have the soft gray bath mat and the Nebbia double shelf. The Quattro shower head is just $119, but Nebbia is giving you 10% off when you go to nebbia.com/Pakman and use the promo code Pakman. The link is underneath this video.